Hey everyone, welcome back to Inksville, your guide to what's new at Pen Boutique. I'm Kristi.
And I'm Laura.
And we're back for episode 5.
Whoa, season 2. Season 2.
Good to be back.
Yes.
How are you?
Wait a minute, I'm supposed to
I'm
say,
how are you?
Spill!
That too.
What's new with you?
I had a awesome 4th of July.
So did I.
This past weekend was 4th of July.
What did you do?
I went home, back to Long Island, enjoyed some time with my friends and my family, and then I came back.
Did you see any fireworks?
Right in front of my house.
Wow.
They do it on my street.
Very nice.
What about you?
I saw fireworks too. I can walk to a lake near my house that has fireworks.
Very nice.
Really good ones. I love fireworks.
Very nice.
I had a nice time with my family too.
Very good. We hope you all had a great holiday.
Yeah.
And enjoyed some, hopefully, time off.
Yes.
Enjoyed the weekend.
Hope
Warm
so.
weather as well. It was still very warm.
It was. It was slightly less hot on the 4th, fortunately, because it's been like...
Yes. Yeah. 101 is what my car read today. Not my favorite. But other than that, we have quite a few things to announce.
We have a lot of announcements this week.
Even before we start products, which is very exciting.
Items. All right. So
you get the honors of starting.
I got the first one. Okay.
With something
fun. The first one is very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
The DC Fountain Pen Super Show.
Super Show.
Which is coming up very soon. I don't know how many days because it's a number.
I didn't count.
But
soon.
Layla and I will be teaching the Fountain Pen 101 seminar on Saturday, August 2nd from 4 to 5.
4 to 5.
With Kristi helping out.
Yes, I will be there.
And if you want to attend that, you need to sign up.
Correct.
And it's going to be geared towards newbies, not people that are super experienced already. Please allow people that are new to the hobby and want to learn stuff to sign up. Don't hog all the spaces if you're already an expert. But in order to register, you need to go to the DC Pen Show website.
Correct.
And look for there's a loud motorcycle outside. Hopefully you can't hear it. Look for the seminar section and scroll down. And you also did a little tutorial.
I did, yes. So I did a tutorial on how to find it via iPad. I'm also going to do one via phone and then computer just in case.
All right.
It is all Apple products though, so if you're a Windows user, sorry, I don't have a Windows product, but it is the same thing.
Yeah, and you did that on our Instagram on Sunday.
Yes, on Instagram, yes.
But yeah, if you want to just look at their website, you go to the seminar section, you scroll way down because we're at the bottom of the Saturday section.
And there's a hyperlink with FP101
it's kind of hidden because it's a very short thing.
And you do just click it, and it'll bring you straight to the Google form, and we ask that you just fill out the Google form. We do have people that signed up already. So
yeah, we're excited about that.
Very excited.
Very much looking forward to it.
Very excited.
What else do we have going on?
We have a lot of things this week, actually.
Yes.
So we are recording on a Tuesday, filming. It comes out on a Wednesday. This Friday, for the first time ever, we're going to have Frank from Narwhal in store for an event.
Yes.
Just for you guys. That was very exciting. I'm glad I was able to get it put together because we were back and forth. Finally, we found a day. He'll be here Friday. The fun doesn't stop there, though, because Saturday we have Deneen coming back due to the...
From Kenro.
From Kenro, yes. Sorry, from Kenro. Yes,
She's
Deneen will be coming back with the launch of the First Wheel Press Superman collection. She's going to come back to show that, but she'll also have other products to show. No big deal.
Other Kenro stuff?
Other Kenro stuff. She'll have other Kenro stuff. But her main focus is Superman this time around.
Kenro is also Estabrook and Aurora and a bunch of other brands like that. Schaefer, Yep. Yeah.
Saturday, doesn't stop there. 12 to 4, we are going to have a planner meetup. So this is going to be hosted by Teals_Gold.
Ooh, Teals
I don't know if I want
to
announce her name. I don't know because she doesn't have her name attached to that account.
Okay.
So Teals_Gold on Instagram.
She's pretty well known as Teals_Gold. So that's more memorable or recognizable than her
Just
real
in
name.
case, I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, she will be hosting a planner meetup here.
Wow, okay.
And that also has a Google form. I have it linked down below. This just gives us an idea of what time you'll be arriving. There's no time that you need to leave.
Oh, so you can kind of come and
go.
Oh, that's cool.
You can stay from 12 to 4 if you'd like. You can come from 12 to 2.
And that's the same time as the Deneen event.
Deneen will be here 10 to 6, so the whole day in the store.
So they
and then
overlap,
it's an overlap day. Yep.
Oh.
This will be 12 to 4. And then the following week, we have another class.
Yes.
That's the 19th. From 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. In our conference room, we are going to have a Italics 101 class hosted by Margot. I'm very excited.
Very cool.
She will be teaching all the basics from how to properly hold your pen in order to do italics to creating your own style. That'll be very exciting. Yeah. And then the last weekend of July.
I'm getting worn out
before
already.
The pen show.
Yes.
The last full weekend, because the last weekend of July is July into August.
Yes.
The 26th weekend, we're going to have.
26th
The 26th.
Oh.
The 26th.
Not like
weekend.
there have been 26 weekends.
No. The weekend of the 26th.
Okay.
I don't remember if that's the Friday or the Saturday. Anyway, the weekend of the 26th, Christmas in July.
Christmas in July.
So, if you're local, you won't want to miss these sales.
What's going to happen? Do we have to dress up in elf outfits or something?
No. Sales. Exciting things in store. Online, we may have something here or there online.
Okay.
So if you're local.
Will we play Christmas music? Maybe.
That's not my call, but I would hope so.
That would be fun.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
If you're local, you might want to make sure you have time in your schedule to come on down the weekend of the 26th.
But there's also going to be a sale on our website online too, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
I don't know why. I can't give you numbers because, I don't remember numbers well, but you should check it out.
Okay. Well, I have one more piece of news. It's very exciting. We will be starting to carry some new brands very soon.
Very excited.
Can I tell what they are?
No.
Come on.
No. What? No.
Please?
Not the pinto beans.
I want to spill the beans, Kristi. I want to spill the beans.
No. I'm just gonna stop you from spilling them.
Come on. People want to know.
They want to know, but I think it'll be better if they know closer to the day. I don't even know the day yet, but closer to the time that we release.
I'm so mad. I wanted to spill the beans. I brought these beans.
And you can save them for next time. Well, that's all the announcements we have. Breaking news. Here are some things that are coming to Pen Boutique real soon. For starters, we have the SD and Fender Premium Collection. And then we have Pilot coming out with the Prera in 4 different colors. Next, we have Retro 51's The House at Pooh Corner. And lastly, we have the Schaefer Legacy in black.
All right.
You're up first. What do we got?
I've got something very, 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 very exciting this week.
That was a lot of berries.
It's the new Montblanc Starwalkers, and they are really cool ones. Do you want to see them?
I do. Wow.
All right.
You learned some magic for this one.
I know. Well,
wow.
I learned it from the rice cooker. So I put them all in this cool case that I'm going to talk about later.
Okay.
So for people that don't know, the Starwalker collection was launched in 2003. So it's been around for a little while.
Yeah.
But it's a lot newer than the Meisterstück. So
yes.
It's like geared towards a more contemporary look than the Meisterstück, and it's for people like a younger audience or people that just like something a little more edgy, a little more daring. There's a really cool, a whole bunch of different ones in the series, and these are the newest ones that came out, and they are really exciting. So the whole series is focused on space exploration and our place in the universe. That's why it's called Starwalker.
Yep.
So this new one, Polar Green, is inspired by the beauty of the Northern Lights.
Not Inkspill. It looks like it's inspired by Inkspill.
By Inkspill?
Yeah, look at the color.
Oh, the color. I know. It's kind of a tealy green. It is.
I do like it.
It is a very nice.
Wow, Northern Lights.
So for people that don't know, the Starwalker collection comes in 3 different types of pens: ballpoint, fine liner, and fountain pen. So a fine liner is kind of like an ultra-fine Sharpie, but it's a lot nicer than a Sharpie. It writes really smoothly, and it has kind of a bounce to it.
Okay.
It's when you push on it, it kind of springs back a little bit. It feels really nice. I really like the fine liner. And the fine liner can also take a rollerball refill, so you can swap it in and out if you want to switch it to a rollerball. So the other thing about the Starwalker collection is each one usually comes in 3 different types. So on this side we've got the resin. Some of them have sold out already, so we don't have every single one here, but we are going to be getting more. They're on order.
Okay,
so
nice.
Don't freak out if the one you want has sold out. Just be a little bit patient. So this end here is resin. So they're made out of what's known as precious resin, which is just a really premium resin material. And so there should be 3 versions of this. Some of them are sold out right now, but it's made out of resin. The whole thing is resin, and this particular series has this really cool wavy texture that's supposed to resemble the Northern Lights. Very cool.
Okay.
Then the next type is called Duet. So these are part resin and part metal. So the metal on here is platinum plated. So it's this nice silver.
Very nice.
So we got right here, this is the fine liner, except nobody put the refill in it. Fountain pen. Very cool nib on these. It's totally different than the one on the Meister
It's like
really cool shape.
It has like yeah. I don't know what you call that.
I don't know either, but I really like it.
Very nice.
And the ballpoint has the metal here and the resin there. And then this is the super premium ones. Again, there should be 3, but we sold out for a little bit of it. So this is the fine liner.
Very nice.
And the fountain pen.
Woohoo!
So these are called metal, and some of the series, they are entirely metal. This one, it has guilloche underneath, and then it has lacquer on top.
Very cool.
And it's really beautiful. If you turn this in the light, it catches that beautiful wavy, it really kind of resembles the Northern Lights. Really, really cool. I actually had the opportunity to try Starwalker, to write with it recently because I'm writing a blog article about it, and Lena loaned me a couple of hers. I had never written with a Starwalker nib before, and I really like it. Yes, that's another cool aspect. The cap screws onto the back, so it's nice and secure. And the hallmark of this series is it's got this cool translucent dome on top with the floating snow cap logo on there.
It reminds me of snow.
It's really neat. Like if you turn it different angles, it kind of looks like the logo's floating around. It's really cool.
That's cool.
And the really special thing about this particular series, the Polar Green, is this is a translucent or transparent dome that when you turn off the lights,
it goes
in the dark.
How cool.
And you don't even need like total dark.
Really?
It glows in dim light too. All right, so we just did an experiment where I showed Kristi how they glow, but the camera didn't pick it up. So we'll do a separate close-up.
You'll just have to get one for yourself to see it.
It was quite impressive, though, wasn't it?
It was very impressive.
It was very cool.
To the point where I think that will be a key point for a lot of people.
Yeah, and there was still some light coming into the room because we have windows, so it wasn't totally dark, but you could see them glowing.
Very cool.
And, forgot to mention, there's also matching ink for the whole Polar Green series. It's
now, does it go, is it more of the vibrant green or is it darker?
It's not like crazy bright, but it's fairly bright. It's a lot brighter than the body of the pen.
Is it to try and like match the lightness in there?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Very cool.
Yeah, kind of more like that stripey part there. But,
one thing I do like about this is that this is matte, and then we got shiny glossy.
Oh, and one thing that I didn't mention is there is a huge weight difference.
Yes.
Between the resin version, the Douai version, and the metal version.
Yes.
The metal version is very heavy. The resin version is kind of similar to a normal Meisterstück, and the Douai is like halfway in between the two. So that can help you choose which one you like best, depending on whether you're a heavy pen lover or a light pen lover.
Yep. Very cool.
Yep.
Very fun. All right.
Okay.
You did some magic.
I got through that.
But you did some magic.
I did magic. It's a little stressful doing magic when you're not an accomplished magician yet.
That is true. But now it's my turn to do some magic.
You're probably more accomplished than I am. Let's see it.
Ready?
Yes.
Watch this.
Whoa.
Magic, everyone.
You didn't even need a rice paddle to do yours.
Got my hands.
Come on.
Power of my hands. Do-do-do.
All right. These are kind of magical looking pens
They're,
you got here, too.
They're very magical looking.
Please tell me.
These are the Conklin 1898 primary manipulation 4.5.
They look pretty Jonathan Brooksy.
Jonathan Brooksy, I like that.
It's a new adjective.
We add it to the list. We got Grage, Jonathan Brooksy. What else we got? We got, comment down below if you remember anything else we added to the dictionary.
I don't know.
So we have the fountain pen and the wonderful Rollerball.
Whoa.
We have, they're just so beautiful to look at. I really enjoy looking at them. This material is obviously made by the wonderful Jonathan Brooks. It has the chrome trim, and obviously it's cappable, which is a really nice thing. And for those of you that like a thicker, well, it is thicker, but at the grip section it does narrow down a little bit. So for those of you that like somewhat of a thicker pen, this is for you. I like the weight. I feel like it's very balanced. I don't feel like it's top heavy. Once it's posted, I don't feel like it's top heavy.
Look at the colors on the grip section here.
Yeah, that one reminded me of I don't even know, like the sun, in all honesty. It also reminded me of a Starburst.
Yes, very much Starburst color. Yeah, and they're very opalescent looking.
Yeah.
They're not really sparkly. Maybe a tiny bit of sparkly, but more opalescent than sparkly.
Yeah, and I think the chrome trim, stainless steel nib, add a little bit more. I was going to say flavor, but that's not the right word.
Along with the Starburst thing.
It adds, because it's such a vibrant pen, it adds more of I wouldn't say harmony.
It kind of makes the colors pop more because it doesn't take away contrast with it.
Right. Right. And I like, because it's made with Jonathan Brooks material, there is no pen that is going to be exactly
I was going to mention that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Each one has different swirl
each one of them
pattern,
is
different
one of a
combination.
kind. And just because as I was turning the fountain pen, I was able to see yellow hidden in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
And the orange on the cap as well.
Yeah, and that had
which
the
is
yellow
really,
on the grip
really cool.
section. Yeah.
But if you're a fan of Conklin pens, this is another great one to add to your collection.
So the primary colors in this seem to be this turquoise blue and purplish color.
Yep.
But then there's a lot of other colors.
Yep. You can see hidden, there's hints of green in here. There's
a pinky rose kind of
orange.
color. Yeah.
Pretty much any color that you like. And if you like, because you are opposed to swirly pens, would you consider this a swirly pen?
Yes.
Yes?
Absolutely a swirly pen.
So, swirly pen.
Swirly pen
if you're a
fans,
lover,
unite.
Here you go.
I'm not one of you, but you can unite over this pen.
We have the fountain pen and Rollerball available for you to check out.
Very cool.
Very cool. Ready? I'm going to do some more magic. It's going to go away in 3, 2, 1. Go on.
Wow.
Pretty good. Getting pretty good at that.
That rice cooker is really rubbing off on us, I think.
I think so. I think we're learning a little thing here and there.
Yeah. Through osmosis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you got next?
What's up next? The pen pouches?
We can go to pen pouches. That's
okay.
right.
Okay.
They don't have that far to go.
No.
Let's see what they can do.
Let's see them. Want to both do it this time?
Let's see what happens.
We got 2 pouches, so. All right.
2, 3.
Wow.
We did it. Wow. We did it.
Okay. I really like these pouches.
Okay.
These are from Montblanc.
Yes, they are.
This one is an 8-pen pouch. Cool, cool size. Now, I got this one loaded with the new Starwalkers.
Yes.
It has a really nice smooth
Got
zipper.
a sneak peek earlier.
Of course, we got the Montblanc logo on the front. Beautiful leather. It's made out of calf skin. And it will hold up to 8 classic or Legrand pens in here. Really, really, really nice. I love this size. And it's got this really snuggly little divider in there. It's kind of padded.
Yep.
Feels like neoprene. I think it's neoprene. I don't know what it is. It didn't say in the description, but that's what it feels like to me. But yeah.
Will say we did have some people comment previously on other Montblanc cases for if they fit Legrands. So if you're looking for a pen case that does fit Legrands, you got one that can fit.
This one, if somebody had these pens, they have room for one more. Room to grow, but nice and weighty. But it feels like really satisfying weight when it's filled with pens and just like a sturdy, good feeling shape
it doesn't,
to hold.
just looking at it too, it doesn't look like you have to worry at all.
No,
put your pens
it
in
feels
there.
very tough, protecting it very well, and like you could just put this in your bag or something and it would really, you know, stand up to use. It's very strong and just very, very nice. And I like the texture on here too.
Yes, it has
really
a
cool
texture. And we did learn that it does stand up on its own.
Whether it's empty or filled, it will stand up on its own.
And another one that stands up on its own is this one.
Yes, so this one, actually it comes in a 1 pen size and 2 pen size.
Okay.
This is the 2 pen size right here. And this is a new color called Cloudy Beige.
I think it should be changed to grayish. I think it's great. They got inspired by us.
I know.
Made a new
I really, really like this color,
beautiful.
though. It's beautiful. It's really elegant looking. I really like it.
We can fit the 2
I
pens
would not
in there.
turn down that case if someone said, Laura, would you like a cloudy beige, grayish pen case? I would say, yes, please.
Of course.
I will use that.
Yes.
It's very nice.
Very beautiful.
And that's made out of leather, too. So these are both part of the Montblanc Meisterstück leather series.
Okay. Very cool.
Yep.
Okay. This one, I can't really do magic because
we need our complete wits about us to do this next section.
I need my 2 hands, and I'm just going to turn to the shelf and grab the pile that I have right here.
Quite overwhelming.
Because
womp it down.
Notebook galore. This, okay.
Part 1
of Notebook galore. Stalogy!
A new
brand new brand. And I really can't
But that's not part of the new brand that I wasn't allowed to spill the beans about.
Correct. This is a new brand that we're excited to announce.
Okay.
Not announcing it here for the first time. We announced it on Instagram already. But I really can't believe you did this. That was really good.
Part of the magic.
So, I have a little cheat sheet that I'm going to take out because there's so much.
Yes.
So bear with me.
Yes.
Please and thank you. Oh, and I have an example of my own. So we'll get to that in just a second. I'm going to take out the list, my magical list, and tell you what we have going on here. So
please tell me about this brand because I've never heard of this brand before, but you know all about it.
So Stalogy is a brand that I will say I only got introduced to because of Helen from the Coffee Monsters.
Oh, okay.
So she uses this brand notebook for what she calls her writing journal.
Okay.
And which I'll actually talk about it because reading journal. Sorry.
Reading
She
journal?
uses it for a reading journal. So if she reads a book, she'll write about it in this notebook. And it is a Japanese brand made in Japan. Woohoo! And there's a bunch of different options for paper.
Yes, as I can see.
If you're a grid lover, if you're a dotted paper lover, if you're a lined lover, we have everything and anything for you along with sizes. So 2 beautiful colors.
Cool.
Sky blue and a mustard yellow.
Hey.
Mustard.
Wait, don't we have a new pen that's like that color?
This yellow?
Oh, it hasn't come out. Sorry. Well, we told about it. The new prayer kind of looks like that.
Oh, yeah. At A6 size, we do have yellow and blue only.
Okay.
From A6, we then jump to B6. We have the B6 in black.
Ooh, I like that size.
I like
That's a nice size.
It's A6. We have in the blue, the yellow, but we also have slim black. We don't have in this pile right now.
Okay.
We have that in slim. For B6, we only have the slim in the black, which is a grid paper. So next, we're going to move on to, we're going to skip the half years just for a moment. Because I want to make sure I cover all the 365 days first.
Those are the ones that have 1 page per day plus a couple extra.
Plus a couple extra.
Okay.
So, here we go.
Okay.
So, we have this royal blue. I guess you can call it royal blue. In the 365 days, this is grid.
Okay.
And then we have this beautiful brown, which I actually am very much a fan of. I like the brown.
it's a nice brown.
And then we have cloud gray.
Ooh.
Which is it's like a bluish grayish.
Not
color.
quite
Not
matching.
Quite.
It's
not
not.
quite.
It's not a grayish.
No.
It's a blade. No, blay. Not beige, but blay.
Blah.
Blay. Blue plus gray.
I'm like debating between the brown or the gray. I don't know which one I like more. I like them both. But, and then we go into the 3 here. We have A5 sized, lined, dotted, and grid.
Okay.
All in black.
All in black.
And then the last one for the 365.
No blay for those?
No blay for those, no.
Okay.
The last one for the 365 is the B5 size. So, as you can see,
big.
Much bigger than the A5 size. Sorry. Letters and numbers combined. Not that easy. So, it is big, but it'll fit in a backpack.
Yeah.
It'll get the job done.
Yeah.
It's also very sturdy. I personally like how sturdy the covers are. But that was just the 365 days.
Oh, yeah, we skipped those.
We skipped the half years for right now. So this is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10
okay.
in the 365
So are these half
days.
as big as the other ones?
Yes, so they're half years.
Okay.
We have the black, we have the blue, we have the bleh, and then we have the brown.
Oh, it's blay.
Blay. We have the blay. So we have these 4 colors in the half year A5 size.
Okay.
So I brought my personal Stalogy with me. You can see I have a bunch of fun stickers on top of it. And I use the entire thing. Every page, front to back.
Oh,
Front
to
so back.
Cool.
Oh, thank
so
you.
do you do 1 page per day? Or
So I do. So I didn't do exactly 1 page per day because in the beginning for every month I have a prompts page. Again, this is from Helen.
Well, they do have those
Helen's
extra
website.
pages.
Yep. So there are extra pages. So for example, my first true page was just saying that this belongs to me. And then I have my prompts. I do my daily prompts in here next month. And you just keep going and 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 keep going.
Oh my god.
I highly recommend Stalogy.
Wow.
Even though I use it, you could see it didn't stay exactly the same.
Yeah, you've been using this for half a year.
Yep, I've been using it for half a year, and it's relatively the same. My stickers have not once peeled off of the front. And I throw it in my backpack all the time, and it's just...
So tell me a little bit about the paper. It's super fountain pen friendly, I assume,
yes.
right?
My entire book is used with fountain pens only.
And you write on the front and the back.
I do write on the front and the back. So let's see. Let's turn to a page like this. So you could see on my prompts page, you can kind of see through
a little bit,
there a
but
little
not too
bit.
much. And I don't see any smearing or feathering or anything like that.
No feathering. For me, I really don't mind if I see in the next page.
Yeah.
It just shows I got use out of my notebook. I will say though, for the lighter inks, I would, or even I forget what ink this is.
That one has really nice shading.
The shading is really nice.
Yeah.
So if you like shading inks and you're questioning what notebook paper to use, you can use this. This is very shading.
How does
ink
it
friendly.
do with sheening inks? Do you use any?
I don't use
inks?
any sheening inks, but from what I can see, I think it would be very nice.
Yeah. It looks
Lighter inks, I would just say, just be very careful with what inks.
Smooth.
I mean, with what inks you decide to choose. But the paper is very smooth.
Yeah.
Very light. It's not too light though.
No. Yeah.
But yeah,
wow.
It's very fun. About that, I'll definitely use a burrito anytime.
All right, Kristi. Guess what?
What?
Another new notebook!
No more magic for this one because this is yet again more notebooks.
Again, very, very overwhelming.
Another brand.
Midori. Very, very exciting. I've been wanting us to carry Midori for a long time. The only Midori thing that we had in the past was the refills for Traveler's Notebook are made out of Midori paper, and I really like that paper. But now we have a zillion choices. So many options. Okay, so I'm going to start from the top.
Okay.
This thing here is called an idea diary, aka an MD notebook journal A5 size. So it comes in blank, lined, grid, grid block, which is grid, but it's divided into 4 little segments.
Okay.
Over the 2 pages. Then, okay, those are all the same type of paper. They're made out of the original MD paper, which is really fountain pen friendly. It prevents smearing and bleed through. Great paper. I really, really like it. And the other cool thing about it is it has a threaded binding, so it lays open really flat. It doesn't like pop shut when you're trying to write in there. Really nice. So those are all that kind of paper, which is the same one that's in the Traveler's Refills.
Got it.
These are made out of a different kind of paper. It's called MD cotton paper.
Okay.
And these are both the same size, again, the A5, and they're both blank. But this one is called blank. This one is called thick blank.
Okay.
They're both blank, but this one is made out of thicker paper. I actually secretly opened this up to look at the paper, and it is quite nice and thick.
It looks a little creamier than this one.
Yes, and as you can see, there's little pictures of markers on here because this paper is really good for water-based inks, markers, and brush pens.
Very cool.
It has a nice thick feel.
Wow.
Both of these are excellent with fountain pens.
Okay.
A little bit different feel than that other paper. They're made out of 20% cotton pulp with a softer texture.
Unique.
They're really cool. And the thicker one is 141 GSM. I've got this other kind, which is called the Codex style.
Okay. Very thick.
It has 368 pages,
That's
so
why.
it's like your thing, where you got 1 page per day, plus a couple extra pages.
Much heavier than the other.
In the bottom corner of each page, there's a little perforation, as you can see. And that is meant so you could like break that part off as you go along and you know what page you're on. That's very cool.
Super smart.
Yeah. And it comes in both blank and dot grid. That's why we got 2 different versions here.
Cool.
And this has the traditional Japanese style binding with the little string things that you can see. And again, like the other one, it lays open totally flat. Really great to use. You know, you don't have it popping.
That's a game changer for some people, especially if I'm not mistaken. It's also very good for left-handed people.
Yeah, and very good when you're trying to do art and stuff.
Very cool.
All of the MD paper is rigorously tested, and it's made to be bleed resistant, feather resistant, super fountain friendly. Now, breaking news, because Joy just brought these in this afternoon, we also have these super cool covers for these notebooks. As you'll notice, these notebooks just have really plain paper covers. Very minimalist. But if you want to have a protective cover, you can buy these little guys. So this one goes with the A5. This one goes with the Codex. These are like clear, transparent vinyl kind of cover, so really sturdy.
Yep.
Very protective. This one is for the A5, and this one, they're both for the A5. This one is a paper cover that's a little bit more flexible, and this is like a hard paper cover.
It's like a blush pink.
Like a hardcover book and a softcover book-ish, sort of.
Blush pinkish, beige-ish
Yeah, I really
color.
like the color, yeah.
Very cute.
And those, they will actually fit on pretty much any A5 notebook, probably. I guess it depends on the thickness, but doesn't have to only fit on this brand, but it's designed for this brand.
Although I can't read it, I will just say I love how the Japanese on the front cover looks like it's like handwritten. I really like that. That adds like a very fun touch.
Their whole aesthetic is really cool.
All of it. I like all of it. Wow.
All right, but there's one more.
It doesn't end there.
Even cooler thing.
Oh boy.
It's
what else?
A goat.
A goat.
And another goat.
It's the goat.
It's the greatest of all time.
Very cool.
No, maybe, but the reason it has the goat is that it's made out of goat skin.
Huh.
Now, I saved this to open up so you can see how cool they are. This one is for the MD notebook. And
are they the same color?
Yes, they are, but they're a different style. Comes in this little pouch.
Wow.
So it fits on the notebook, just slips in
Very
there,
cool.
and then there's these little slots for putting extra stuff, like a business card, stickers, receipts, whatever. So it's really nice, and it ages with use. Really
wow,
pretty color.
the texture.
Really soft.
Wow.
Really nice texture.
I don't think I've ever felt anything with this texture before.
So that one is the regular slip-on style. Wait till you see this one, though, with big goat.
It gets better than this?
This is the big goat version.
Big goat.
This one, check it out. You put your notebook.
Oh, it's like a sleeve.
Wait. Okay. I happen to have a Midori thing right here that I already own, but it fits any of these notebooks. You stick your notebook in here, and then you can put your phone in there.
And a hand.
Your pen in here. A hand in there.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Very cool.
I love it. Now it's thundering like crazy.
Mother Nature agrees that it's very cool.
Yes.
That's very cool.
It's just very simple, very clever.
Wow. I'm just amazed at this texture.
I know, it's really nice, very soft. Ooh, did you feel the inside?
No. Is it the same as this?
It's, yes, but like it's
this
so
one's slightly harder than
mine's
that one.
super soft. It's like super soft suede on the inside and smooth leather on the outside.
Very nice.
Yeah, they
Very,
are
very
so
nice.
cool.
I like the color. If you like neutrals, this is for you.
And it smells nice. I kind of want it. But yeah, I really like this kind of paper. I already owned a bunch of different notebooks. I just grabbed this one to bring in. And as you can see, it shows sheen really well.
Yeah.
It writes really nice, no feathering. It's just awesome paper. I love using this paper. So I'm really excited that we're carrying. All right, Kristi, I guess we've spilled it all for this episode, right?
Not the brand new. What? No. How did you even? What? Where's the Irishizuku ink?
It's the Polar Green Montblanc.
We don't want to waste that. That's very valuable. Oh, well, yeah.
And
we're not ready to spill yet.
Fine.
We gotta do the giveaway, like always. Let's put that away before we have a problem.
Whoa.
Got some magic again today.
Okay.
Ready?
Are there names in there?
Yep, under the mountain of hands.
Okay. And what are they winning?
They are winning my exception for the prize.
Oh, that's right. Usually this is store only.
Store only. We are very limited, so if you haven't got one, highly recommend.
Only the lucky winner of this gets to buy it. Or get it for free, not in the store.
Gets the takeaway ink to go container. 3 ink vial ink. 3?
3. Yeah, there's 3.
No, wait. 3 ink vials.
3 ink vials.
I said vial inks.
They're very vile.
3 ink vials.
Disgusting color. Ugh. Wholesome ones.
And you get the Yak single pen magnetic closure pen case with an ink spill sticker. That is the winner for
and it's
this
a
week.
Mystery. It's a total mystery. Yes. Who's going to draw? You going to draw?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to stir. Wait. I have to stir it, Kristi.
Sorry. Okay. Let's hope. All right, we're just going to.
Put my hand in my lap.
Where's the. Hello? Here we go.
Okay. Who is it?
All right. Now, okay. Ash Cot Hair or Ashko Thayer. ASHKOTHARE.
Okay.
Multiple ways you can read that. But you are a lucky winner. Please look at the description down below to know when you have to email me by to claim your wonderful prize.
Very cool.
And we are very excited that you get to have some ink to go.
Yeah. Mystery ink.
Mystery ink. And then for this week.
What is our prize this week?
We're going to give away the blue 365-day notebook in the A6 size.
Very nice.
In order to win this.
Okay. What do they have to do?
This one. You're going to have to go back and find out how many black Stalogy notebooks are mentioned.
Come on.
And then you have to tell me which one they are.
And use an emoji, of course.
Yes.
What's the emoji?
Whatever you want.
Any emoji.
Any emoji. I have no
How
preference.
about my head just exploded?
That's fine.
That's what
That's
I
fine.
use.
Head just exploded emoji.
Wow.
In order to win this, I need you to do some homework.
That's pretty challenging.
Rewind.
It's a good prize, though.
Rewind, figure it out, comment down below, and you'll also win a Yak pen case.
And a sticker, I hope.
And, if I can get it, a sticker.
Better be a sticker.
Yep. So that will be the prize for next week.
Oh. Can I spill my lip water? No, I have to spill ink.
Yeah.
There we go. I got the Shizuku bottle.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you again, Bill.
I think we spilled it all for this episode.
We spilled it all for this episode. That was a good episode. We'll see ya in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
For episode 6.
That's right.
Bye.